Knock knock. Who's there? It's me. All right. I don't know how my microphone sources got desynced, but we're good. Everything's fine. How's it going? Hope everyone has had a fine Sunday. I had a sleepover at Carlton Burke and Decker's house, and I mostly just hung out on the couch and played Pokemon for like fucking what felt like 24 hours. Burke made sandwiches. We went to a coffee shop. Pretty good day, but I'm also still like pretty tired. I did not get the most sleep because it was warm on the couch. My poor Canadian blood could not survive the Californian household. What day do you think it is? Fuck, dude. That's a great question. Yeah, the couch is very comfortable. I did have to turn on the fan onto max, and even then, the heating was... It felt like the heating was just on full blast all night. It was a lot. You had heating, yeah. So, like, in the living room, there is a large, major heating vent. And it is... The heating seemed to be most effective in the living room. Like, the heating was not as effective going into Colt and Burke's rooms. So, like, their rooms were a little chilly, and I was in the fucking sauna. And this is not... I'm not trying to shit talk their hospitality. They had me over on short notice, and it was a fantastic time. I felt very welcomed, very, very at home. It's just, a little stuffy. So I didn't get a ton of sleep, and I feel as though I am still recovering from illness. So I'm just gonna play some fucking video games. All of my video gaming brain right now is just like, oh man, I should go catch more Pokemon. I think I might be up to like 170 Pokemon in my decks. It's going great. I did nothing for the last day but play Pokemon and watch Columbo, and it's like, hell yeah, brother. Great day. But I'm a little discombobulated. Teach us how to Dougie. Well, you put your arms out front, lean side to side, and then they gonna be on you when they see you in that Dougie ride. And I believe that's about it. Okay. First game up on today's cavalcade of gaming is Ball X Pit, or going by anime naming conventions, Ball Pit. So we're gonna start out with, I'm gonna create a new save because I beat the game. And so we're gonna start a new game so I can show you what the first run of the game is like.
Dan Sapman gifted a tier 1 sub to Kenneth8112. Dan Sapman gifted a tier 1 sub to K_A_G's.
So, you saw the ball, this is the pit.
Dan Sapman gifted a tier 1 sub to monosodium_glutamate.
Yo, MSG is here? Let's go.
Dan Sapman
So this is
gifted
what
a
the
tier
game
1
is.
sub to Sleepy_Mimic. Dan Sapman gifted a tier 1 sub to MattMania30. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring, it's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring, it's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He went to bed and the very next morning he woke up to start playing The Coffin of Andy and Laylee.
Thank you very much for the 5 gift subs and $25 donation, Dan. So, this is a run-based, shoot-'em-up Arkanoid. So you level up by collecting the gems, and then you can pick from a couple of different power-ups. Like, I could level up my bleed ball, which... The way that so, you get a couple of balls. You get your special balls, which you shoot periodically. And if you walk into them, then you pick them up and then you can shoot them again faster. Otherwise, you can't shoot the special ball until they reach the bottom of the screen, and then they automatically return to you. You also get a bunch of baby balls, and you get more baby balls the better your leadership is, and they get better the better your leadership is. And so I've got the bleed ball. When I hit an enemy with the bleed ball, I inflict 2 stacks of bleed, and bleeding enemies take 1 damage per stack when hit by a ball. So I could upgrade the bleed ball to deal more base damage. It applies more bleed, and it can have a higher maximum bleed. The magnet lets you pick up gems and gold, but also it increases the range at which you can pick the balls back up so you can shoot them again. The egg sac explodes into baby balls upon hitting an enemy, but it has a cooldown before it can be shot again. So you've got 4 ball slots and 4 item slots. You can also re-roll if you have money, but I don't have money. I'm just gonna upgrade my bleed ball. So if you get too close to enemies, enemies will attack you if they get too close to you, or if they reach the bottom of the screen. So like, if I get really close to an enemy, that exclamation mark appears. Also, you can toggle auto fire. I already have it toggled on, because why wouldn't I? And you can adjust the game speed. You can play the game in super slow-mo if you want. Ooh. Hawkette will make an Andy and Laylee PNG tuber. Oh boy. Don't encourage him. That game's all reading. It's hard. The Iron Ball. It deals double damage, but moves slower. The short bow. So increasing your fire rate is all well and good, but only if you're actually getting your balls back fast. You can't shoot balls that you don't have. So if you shoot all your balls super fast, then you're just standing around not shooting balls anymore for a few seconds until you get your balls back. Silver Bullet. Balls deal bonus damage until they hit a wall. I'm just gonna get an Iron Ball. Just give me a wider variety of special balls. Also, I am garbage at block breaking games, and I don't particularly like them that much. So, when I first started playing this game, my first impression was just like, oh, it's like this? I mean, I guess I get it, but, like, I don't know. The turret. you get extra baby balls, reduced damage taken, but you can get the wind ball. Passes through enemies and slows them down, but it deals less damage. But you get the wind ball. But then you can get a fusion reactor. Randomly levels up your equipment, your balls or equipment 1 or more times. I got the lowest payout. I only got 1 upgrade. But items and balls only go up to level 3. So my wind ball is now stronger and closer to being maximum level. So that's cool. The Ruby Dagger increases critical chance to 15 when hitting enemies from the back. So if you're good at hitting it from the back, that item might do ya. When you catch a special ball, automatically shoot 1 to 3 new baby balls in random directions. I'm just gonna take the breastplate so I take less damage, because I'm a little bitch. But yeah, once enemies reach the bottom of the screen, they start, like, threatening to attack you, so you have a little bit of time before the enemies will actually blast you when they reach the bottom. It's not just like, oh, they're at the bottom of the screen, you take damage now. So the game's pretty generous. Poison Ball, hell yeah. Applies 1 stack of poison on hit. Lasts for 6 seconds. Each stack deals 1 to 3 damage per second. So the Poison Ball by itself is not amazing, but we can make it better. So let's hope for big fusion reactor. That's okay. I'm generally okay with anything, with any amount of upgrades from the fusion reactor higher than 1. Alright. Boss block. I'm gonna upgrade poison again. Ooh, there we go. Sneak them in. Sneak the balls in. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah. So, now that I have a couple of balls at level 3, actually, all my balls are about to be at level 3. I'm gonna grab one of these, one of the shinies again. Now I can evolution my balls. It fuses certain combinations of fully upgraded balls into powerful new balls. So I can mix iron and bleed, wind and poison, poison and bleed. I'm gonna mix wind and poison. What the heck is this game? It's the hot new run-based video game that all the people are hot for. I got the Noxious Ball. It passes through enemies and applies 3 stacks of poison to nearby enemies within a 2-tile radius. It lasts for 4 seconds and each stack deals 1 to 3 damage per second. So look at that. But also, I've got a ball slot opened up now. I can now acquire another ball. Let's get the magnet. I can now get the vertical laser ball. When it hits enemies, it deals 8 to 15 damage to all enemies in the same column. Look at that. This is huge. If you like laser beams and balls, this game's got both of them. Alright, let's combine iron and bleed. I don't even remember what this does. Hemorrhage. Inflicts 3 stacks of bleed. When hitting an enemy with 12 stacks of bleed or more, consumes all stacks of bleed to deal 20% of their current health. Whoa! I got some wheat. That's also good. Let's just upgrade the mag. Rerolls cost more every time you do a reroll, so I'd rather save that for when I don't really want any of the options. Also, enemies will start chanting like that sometimes. I'm not exactly sure why that happens. Also, evolved balls, you can upgrade those all the way to level 3 as well. Burn ball? Do I want a burn ball? Nah, let's upgrade the hemorrhage ball. I don't know what all balls I have access to that synergize with the... what all, like, default balls synergize with the laser, but I know there are some really cool laser synergies. One... max out Noxious. So, once you, even evolved balls, there are some benefits to getting evolved balls to level 3. Also, there's another boss block. And also, every time you reach a boss block, the board just becomes permanently wider. This is kinda neat. Interesting way of escalating the difficulty over time. And also, like, sometimes enemies will have different shapes. Like, ooh, the boss block is, like, diamond shaped, so it's harder to, like, bounce the ball off of the enemy and then have it immediately return to you, and then you just, like, do that back and forth a lot. Vampire ball. Each hit has a chance of healing health. Broodmother has a chance of birthing a baby ball each time it hits an enemy. Yeah, there's a couple... I'm looking for one of the cool laser synergies that I am aware of. I want to show that shit. Look at this, look at this. Because you shoot the ball against the enemy and then immediately catch it. Fusion combines any two fully upgraded balls, combining their properties into one ball. Balls can only be fused once. So, I could combine Noxious and Laser, but if I hold on to it, I could combine Noxious and Hemorrhage, combine two evolved balls into a super mega ball. There we go, that's the one I was looking for. You've heard of Laser Vertical, well how about Laser Horizontal? Can you even fucking imagine what's gonna happen if I manage to combine vertical and horizontal lasers? Shit's gonna go crazy. I feel like I'm having a ball-based aneurysm. If you think that's a good thing, then you would love this video game. I don't think this game is super expensive. I think it might be like 15 bucks on the upper end, but that might have been like just came out sale kind of thing. It might be 20. I don't know. If you're into block breaking games and run-based video games, like this game will do it for you. But we gotta at least get to the end of this run. Because all the shit that you're seeing, there's more. There's more to this game than just, like, doing a run and breaking a bunch of blocks with balls. Evolution. Vertical plus horizontal. Holy laser! Deals 22 to 33 damage to all enemies in the same row and column. So it's one ball that's hitting both row and column now. That's crazy! And I can get a magic staff, and the magic staff increases area of effect damage such as earthquake, laser, and lightning by 20%. That sick-ass laser that I just got, oh my god, it's 20% cooler, just like the Funny Pony Show. You can do fucking anything with balls. Yeah, this game... So, the truth come out. This game kinda drives me a little fucking insane. Because I only kinda like it. And only kind of liking it kind of breaks my brain in a couple of ways. The biggest problem that I have with this game is that I don't like block-breaking games. Like, there's a lot of things that this game does that I think are really cool, and I would probably like it a lot more if it weren't a block-breaking game. But even though it is a block-breaking game, it still does enough neat things that I beat it. A lot of the coolest things that this game does, you cannot see on your first, like, round of gameplay. And so I wanted to show, like, the baseline. Also, this run ended up being pretty good, all things considered. I wanted to show the baseline of just like, here is the fundamental experience that you get right out the box. And I don't think it's bad. Especially if you're into this kind of game, it's probably pretty great. But when I did my first run, I was like, okay, I kind of see what's going on, but I'm gonna need to see more than that. And I did see more than that. There's a lot more than that going on in this game. And we'll get to it. This is the last boss of the first stage, so I'm just gonna utilize the fact that the noxious ball will just go through him and just aim everything at the crown. So most of the balls will not actually reach the crown, but the noxious ball will reach the crown. That'll do enough damage on its own. I did it. Beat the game on the first playthrough, or the first run, which Rand is very firm about, which is why he beat Hades with no meta progression upgrades, and it didn't seem like he had fun doing that, but, I mean, you can. The Boneyard Trophy. I unlocked the blueprint. Gain plus 0.05 status effect power for each character you've completed the Bone X Yard with. Each fast tier completed on top of that adds a 0.005 bonus per character. Current bonus, 0.050. And it costs 100 gold and 4 stone. And I got a gear. And if I unlock another gear, I can upgrade the lift to unlock the next level. And I got another blueprint. It's the sheriff's office. It unlocks a new character. The cozy home unlocks a new character. So I leveled up the warrior. The warrior now has 1 more endurance, which affects HP, and 2 more strength, which affects base damage of your balls. he only has E scaling in all these stats, but you also got like leadership, which affects baby ball count, damage, and launch balls. Speed affects ball speed, move speed, dexterity, crit chance, fire rate, intelligence, AoE power, status effect power, passive power. How is this game pronounced? It's either Ball X Pit, or if you're an anime nerd, aka a weeaboo, it may be Ball Pit. The X may be silent. He's level 3, he got some extra strength. He got an upgrade. We could either pick Woodmaster, which increases the harvest clock by 0.2 seconds each time harvesting wood up to 20 times per harvest, or Stone Piercer, which pierces through boulders when harvesting stone. Let's get Woodmaster. So now we unlocked some stuff that we can see on subsequent runs, like the Dark Ball, the Cursed Elixir, the Voodoo Doll, the Pressure Valve. Enemies explode on death. Cool. Welcome to New Balbalon, your home base. Cool. Let's plant some wheat. Select the wheat field. Open the build menu again and place a forest tile. Alright. Now you have some resource tiles. You have to send out someone to harvest them. You only have one shot per day. You unlocked a housing blueprint. Building a house will unlock a new character. Open the menu, go to housing. We can rotate the sheriff's office. We unlocked a new character, the Itchy Finger. We don't have stone, so we can't unlock the Boneyard trophy, but we can, we can move this, over here, and then we can build some more wheat. If you're running low on space, you could expand by excavating areas outside your base. So I could expand that way, and then you can also click and drag to move groups of things while you're doing mass reorganization of your town, because hey, this game's also a city builder. So make some forests, make a rock. Some of this. And then we can put this here to block it. Alright. Harvest time. That guy went way the fuck off into the distance. Oh shit, oh shit. We harvested all of our resource nodes. And now we can upgrade our wheat fields to increase the regrowth rate and the wheat capacity. We could, we're working towards the cozy home. This is by the same dev as Loop Hero. I don't actually know. It does have some of the same aesthetics. But yeah, now we can select a new character. The Itchy Finger, a disgraced deputy, has scattered aim but shoots twice as fast and constantly launches balls if any are available. Can move at full speed while shooting. And he starts with a different ball. He starts with the Burn Ball. And also, you can look at all of his other fucking stats if you want. Look at that. Whoa. So, this guy, his aim is worse. Even if you are pointing, it just adds some variance to where you actually shoot your balls. So instead of all of your balls going in a very straight, direct, predictable line, it becomes like a 15-20 degree cone that all of your balls will go into. I played as this guy a lot. I think this guy is pretty good. Actually, you know what? That run didn't take too long. Let's do a fast run with the itchy finger. So every time you beat a level, you can then increase the fast level. So this is fast, and then after this you unlock fast plus, and then fast plus 2, and you can just keep doing that. But also there's undiscovered blueprints. You could also play this with a controller. I mostly played this with a controller. See, like, his fire rate is super fast, but if he runs out of balls, he's just sitting there with no balls in his hands. So the Radiant Feather is pretty good. Increases ball launch speed, but you get knocked back a little each time you shoot a ball. But, like, if your balls are going faster, then that means that they're doing more stuff per moment, you know? Faster is gooder. But, particularly notably useful for faster balls is that they will reach the bottom of the screen faster, so they will return to you faster, so you will get to shoot them more often. You can shoot them more often. The Dark Ball. It has a 3-second cooldown, but it deals 3 damage, but it also destroys itself after hitting an enemy. But we'll do it. Fuck it. Fusion Reactor. Nice, a triple. You can upgrade a thing, like the same item multiple times with the Fusion Reactor thingies. So they're pretty good. Fuck it, laser again. Laser's real good. And there's other cool fusions with the laser that maybe we can show one of them off. I mean, the Holy Laser is my favorite because I love to have a thing that just affects a very large area in a game like this, but that's not the only cool thing you can do. Oh, well. We're getting the Holy Laser again, though. Look, length is great, but you gotta have at least a little bit of girth. It's all about the balance. The balance, if you will. So yeah, there's a different dagger for hitting it from each side of enemies. I don't like them a lot, but they're probably, like, good. They're probably powerful and useful. I prefer things that are a little more generically powerful. There are some characters who have some powers that I'm like, okay, I'll take the only hitting it from the side ability. And I did not expect that I would ever particularly care about that, but then some of the unlockable characters in this game are just like, damn, okay, I'll play the game completely differently, you got me. Some of the playable characters are a little more severe in how much they affect your gaming experience. Keep thinking you have to dodge the lasers. Yeah, sometimes I will have a good laser run going, but then I will end up fighting enemies that also shoot lasers, and I will confuse the lasers and get hit. Shoot 1 to 2 baby balls each time you're healed. Maybe we could get some baby balls going. All baby balls deal 20% more damage. Like, that includes the default baby balls that you shoot. So, like, the horn is a pretty good one. Hey, double horn upgrade. Pressure valve. Enemies explode on death. Sounds great. Increase movement speed and move at full speed while shooting. We already move at full speed while shooting. Don't super care about that. Destroy the 2 nearest enemies when you're hit from close range. So, like, if an enemy actually, like, jumps at you to hit you, then you just kill some enemies. The stone effigies are interesting. I don't really like them, but they're interesting. Every 7 to 12 rows, spawn a stone soldier with 194 health on your side. They are immune to ball damage and move up the field, blocking and attacking enemies in the way. So basically, they are counter blocks that you are sending up against the enemy. And that's kind of neat. I'm sure you can do interesting things with that. I never did. Usually if I took one of those statues, it's because I misclicked. Like, in theory, you could do something interesting. Alright, evolution. So give me the holy laser. I need something that I can fuse with fire or dark, because currently, or I need something that will evolve with one of them. Because currently, they would just be like a regular-ass fusion, and we don't care about regular-ass fusions around here. We want to be fusing evolved balls. When you get options to shoot balls and block shots, your balls will... I think your baby balls will block enemy projectiles. By default. Turn enemy shots into balls. I vaguely recall there being something like that. There's one character that you unlock which, like, really encourages you to, like, go out of your way to, like, grab your own balls. I mean, it's generally a good thing to do. Like, you want to be grabbing your balls. This is practical. Oh, freeze ball! Yeah. I don't remember if the freeze ball actually evolves with the fireball or the dark ball. I think it evolves with the fireball. I hope it does. If it doesn't, then I'm stupid. We'll burn that bridge when we come to it. Playing this after ball. Yeah, like, I don't love it because I just don't love the core gameplay, but I think it does a lot of interesting things, and I think it's a neat game that's worth looking at. So I am sharing it with the people. I would love to level up again before collecting the thingy. Yeah, level 3, ice. Gunsmith. All characters gain +1 bonus dexterity. Affects fire rate, reload time, and critical hit chance. Awesome. Evolution. Fire Frost. Frozen Flame. Adds 1 stack of Frost Burn on hit for 20 seconds. Frost burnt units are dealt 7 to 10 damage per stack per second. Receive 25% more damage from other sources. Alright, so that's what happens when the enemies get to the bottom of the screen and get to stay there. They just jump at you. But because I have the crown, the thorny crown, two of them doing that at the same time made me kill a bunch of them. I love Lightning Ball. So I'm gonna take it. Lightning Ball? Let's take a look at Lightning Ball. Deals 1 to 26 damage to up to 3 nearby enemies. it's not a specific area, it just like chains. And so that's great. I was really in need of a little more AoE. Because the Holy Laser is good, but the damage output on the Holy Laser is not like super amazing. It's just like good. So a little more on top of that will be nice. The downside to evolving into the Frost Flame is that you're no longer freezing enemies, which is a shame. Alright, fusion. So now we can combine the Frozen Flame and the Holy Laser. Frozen Flame X Holy Laser. Deals 124 to 234 damage when it actually hits the enemy, just like when the ball bounces against an enemy, it deals that much damage. Add 1 stack of Frostburn on hit for 30 seconds, maximum 5 stacks, and all the Frostburn stuff. Deals 26 to 51 damage to all enemies in the same row and column. Area of effect damage from Holy Laser also inflicts status effects from Frozen Flame. So now, the big stupid lasers that are being fired from the Holy Laser Ball will also apply Frostburn to every enemy that it hits with the laser. So look at that. And in addition to those 2 balls combining to become a super good ball, I now have another ball slot. And so I can put an iron ball in the ball slot. And now I've got 4 balls again. We're balling out of our fucking minds! And so, like, the evolutions and being able to fuse balls together. So, like, you can only do a fusion once, but you can fuse whatever 2 balls you got that are level 3. So you can, you know, even if you have 2 balls and they don't actually form an evolution, it can still be really useful to fuse the 2 balls. Because then, you know, maybe you just combine, like, the laser and fire, and then it's like, well, this doesn't make a special laser. Like, some things will make a special laser. Poison makes a special laser, but, like, even if it doesn't make a special laser, it's like, yeah, I'm still happy that these 2 balls are now combined. Because it frees up a slot, both of the balls have their effects combined. It also combines their damage, I believe. So it's like, it's good. It's good stuff. It's you want to be fusing your balls. Sometimes you don't have the evolution, and that's okay. Look at how much fucking damage I'm doing to this guy this run. He's already dead! Didn't stand a goddamn chance. And all the gears are collected, and I can upgrade the lift. And also, the itchy finger leveled up a little bit. Increases movement speed while harvesting. Sounds great. Select the lift to upgrade it and unlock the next level. So, this is one of my favorite things in the game. Hey, check out the lift. It's like, oh, there's a couple of tents. There's some stuff, some netting. But then, when I upgrade it, there's more stuff on it! Whoa! Visual representation of progression! And then I can go over here, and I can build a bunch of bullshit, I can make a haunted house, and... This is one of the big mechanics. Some buildings are not built immediately. Most buildings aren't, actually. Most buildings, you have to bounce on it. You have to bounce your workers during the harvest mode off of the building in order to actually build the building. So, like... Bam, that's 2 progress. And now I just have to hope that they bounced back. But, you know, I could have just, like, put this building over here to just, like, block the units in this little alleyway just to make sure that I bounce off of the haunted house to try and build it ASAP. Because generally you want to build buildings as soon as you can. But I could just go do another run and then come back and then do the harvest again. So that's the basics. Let's see the advances. You want to trap your workers into an alcove of construction. Yeah, exactly. So, if you think that this game seems pretty cool, if you already think that this game seems pretty cool, maybe don't pay close attention to what I'm going to be showing off here, because some of these, like, progression unlocks are pretty sick and, like, really fun surprises. I was caught off guard by the shit that this game gives you, in various ways. This is the shit. Like, originally I was like, oh, it's like a run-based game, but it also has base building elements. I love city building, base building type stuff. That's great. This is the real shit that we're getting into here. So here's my town. I have my alleyway of construction, which is just like a couple of random buildings. This building bouncing on this building makes all nearby in-progress buildings build +3. I was like, okay, that's cool. I got the Void Trophy. I have a building that increases the stat scaling for a stat. As your dexterity increases dexterity scaling to A. As your dexterity gets higher, related stats like reload length will improve faster. So, like, you get buildings that increase the scaling of your stats in addition to buildings that just increase your stats. Oh, and this one, it can be upgraded infinitely. And so, if I go into rearrange mode, you can see, like, a bunch of these buildings have weird-ass shapes. So trying to fit together as many buildings into as small an area as possible can be fun, like just optimizing the shape of your town and all the little buildings and stuff like that. But also, sometimes there are proximity bonuses. So, the captain's quarters, nearby stat bonus buildings provide an additional +1 bonus. So all these buildings that I have lit up in green, like, you can see the range on this effect is not that big, but I have so many buildings lit up from the effect because I have just, like, crammed them all in at odd angles to try and get them to all fit within the range. And so getting all of this put together was, like, fun in its own way. This building, you can just send a character out to do a full playthrough of, or not like a full playthrough. You were basically, the lore is that you are sending this character to go beat one of the levels that you have beaten with that character by themselves. So it's a way to, like, build up extra resources over time. Speaking of building up extra resources over time, assign a character here to harvest up to 3 wood from each adjacent forest every 7 minutes. This building harvests wood from adjacent forests every 9 minutes. This building increases the experience that the residents of the houses within its range gain. And then over here, like, nearby wheat fields grow faster. Assign a character to harvest wheat from nearby. Add a ball slot. That's huge. That's crazy. Assign a character here to harvest rocks from nearby, and this guy makes a house for the makeshift Sisyphus. He makes boulders regrow faster. And so, there's also this one. This is one of the most interesting buildings. The Gatherer's Hut. Assign a character here to automatically send them out to harvest in a preset direction every 8 minutes. So like you go in here and you set the aim that you want to send the character down every, once every 8 minutes. And so if you no, do not dismantle. I really thought this was a game about Breakout. Yeah. But like a lot of the city building stuff, the city building stuff gets to be like so fun and interesting to fuck around with. And all of these, you are fucking around with all of these for the purpose of, being more powerful during your breakout runs. And boy howdy can you become more powerful during your breakout runs, because some of these characters are fucking stupid. The Cohabitants. A couple with many children. For each ball launched, a copy is launched in the mirrored direction. Balls deal half damage. Okay, cool. So you are now just sending out double the balls. Theoretically, each ball is half as effective, but that's not how it actually works. That's not how the math actually shakes out. These characters are pretty strong. The Repentant. Balls deal 5% more damage each time they bounce, but when they hit the back wall, they return to the player, damaging each enemy they pass through. So if you can manage to get, if you just play as this character, you can just, set your aim angle as far to the right or left as possible, and then just let it ride. And just, get accessories and bonuses and balls that benefit from bouncing, and so your balls are just going all the way up. That's fun. The Embedded. Balls always pierce enemies until they hit a wall. So you can use this son of a bitch to fire through several waves of enemies, and then it hits a wall near the back, and then it just ricochets back and forth at the back just a ton. This guy just chooses all the upgrades for you. This guy is just hey buddy, I know making a build is hard. Let me take care of it for you. And using this character, I unlocked several evolutions that I didn't know about. So he can be kinda handy. The Empty Nester. I hate this lady. I hate playing as this lady. I don't know how to make this lady work, but I'm sure you can. No baby balls. Each shot shoots multiple instances of one equipped special ball. And she starts with a ghost ball, which usually just sucks by itself, but I'm sure there is a way to just you just evolve, you focus on evolving your balls and merging your balls, but you try and have as few balls as possible so you only have the most powerful balls. I don't like playing as her, but you could probably do something interesting. The Shade. Balls shoot from the back and have a base crit chance of 10%. It sounds powerful. I have not once made this guy strong because, hey, you know what's really bad? Enemies reaching the bottom of your screen. Hey, you know what'll happen if you don't deal massive damage to everything ever? The guy, they start to build up and they get to the bottom of your fucking screen. The Shield Bearer. holds a large shield that bounces back balls that hit it. Balls deal 100% more damage each time they bounce off the shield. So he still fires balls normally, and if the balls reach the bottom of the screen, they will return to you and reset to their normal damage. But if you can keep bouncing the balls, this dude's damage scales to absolute mother of fuck. This dude goes crazy. The Spendthrift, I like the Spendthrift, shoots all balls at the same time in a wide arc. Just shotgun him. Just hit him with the shotgun. Just blast him. The Juggler is pretty cool. The Juggler requires a lot more attention, so I haven't played as the Juggler a lot, but every run that I have done as the Juggler, I absolutely annihilated everything. It went so well every time. Lobs balls into the air at a target position on the field. Balls don't start bouncing until they reach the ground. So you can just launch balls into the middle of a huge pack of enemies, and then the ball will just start like going fucking crazy, bouncing off of all of the enemies around it. It's really strong. Because you can also just fire the ball directly in front of you if you just want to have the balls behave normally. Very versatile, very strong. The Flagellant. Balls bounce normally off the bottom of the screen. I really enjoy this guy. I like playing as this character a lot because there's this one accessory. It's the rubber band or something like that, and it makes your balls fire slower initially, but they increase in travel speed each time they bounce off of a surface, including walls. So if you can just avoid picking up your balls will just be flying all over the screen super fast. There's a limit to the speed increase, but it's pretty nutty. The Tactician. Battles become turn-based. And that works. This dude turns the game into a different fucking game, and it actually works pretty well. I was extremely surprised at how well the Tactician's gameplay actually functioned. The Makeshift Sisyphus. Balls no longer deal direct hit damage, but AoE and status effect damage is increased by 4 times. No baby balls. So he starts with Earthquake, and every time Earthquake bounces off an enemy, you get this, like, big-ass AoE, so I think the Makeshift Sisyphus is probably on the stronger side of characters. But a lot of it just depends on your playstyle. Oh wait, hang on, let me get this guy out of here. So we can show him off, because you can't actually use a character while they're in the war room, which makes sense. The Physicist! A pioneer of the field. Balls are affected by gravity, pulling them towards the back of the screen. So, with this character, like, basically, the bottom, like, you are firing balls towards the top of the screen, and they just go off the top of the screen, and once they go off the top of the screen, they're back in your ball inventory, and you just start shooting them again. What about Headband Dude? I was saving Headband Dude for last because Headband Dude is probably the funniest character. There's a lot of characters in this game that are fucking crazy, like battles become turn-based, you just become like an actual block-breaking game. You can just shoot the balls wherever you want, like, all that stuff. That's pretty, just double balls, like, all that stuff, cool, fun, interesting, great, love it. The Radical plays the game and chooses upgrades automatically. He is just, no, you don't even get to play. Like, with this guy, you get to play. With this guy, you don't even play. With this guy, it's just like, no, just give me the controller, just give me controller. And so if I select the Radical, hey, guess what? All those characters that I was talking about, you can play 2 of them at the same time and their abilities work at the same time. So I can have select the Radical and the Tactician, and we'll just go to Fast Plus Plus. We'll get a run going. So here's my cursor. And so the way that the turn-based gameplay works is you just, like, the enemies will move for a bit after you fire your balls. So, like, you can move around, you aim, you shoot, and then once you shoot, you can't move anymore. You just, like, choose where you're aiming, you fire all of your balls, and your balls just keep doing their thing until they're done. And then after that, it's the enemy's turn, and the enemies just move down the screen. Or, in some cases, fire projectiles, but the projectiles don't move unless the enemies are moving. And so, yeah, like, not only can the game just play itself, which it is currently doing. I have not touched the keyboard. The only influence that I have, currently, is I can, like, mash right-click to skip some animations slightly faster. So, like, you know, it's not even just like, oh, like the Radical plays the game normally. The Radical can play the game with the gimmick characters by itself. That's insane. That's so crazy. It's also, like, interesting the way that it handles the combinations of characters. Because if I, for example, I start a run with the cohabitants, it's like, okay, so this is what the cohabitants are like. Like, you are basically controlling the character on the left, and the character on the right is just mirroring all of your stuff. But this is actually, like, there is a very real downside when playing as this character, because your hitbox is twice as wide. Like, this character can be hit. And so, like, that's all well and good. But then if I go back in and I, like, bring the cohabitants, and then I also bring, like, the flagellant, the flagellant replaces one of the characters. So it's not just, like, purely mechanical, it's also represented visually. Like, if you bring along a second character, the second character is usually just, like, huddled up behind the first character, but that second character does have a hitbox. That second character, like, your vertical hitbox is extended by having a second character on screen. Yeah, I am of the belief that the Radical does try to play the game. Like, it's not just full random. So, like, I can take the Physicist and the fucking... Some characters' abilities don't actually combine with each other. Like, you can't pick the Physicist and the Shield Bearer. Usually, it's because their abilities just don't really work together. Like, the Shield Bearer, you need the balls to bounce back down to bounce off of his shield. And so with the Physicist, that doesn't really happen, so... And, like, the Flagellant, balls bounce normally off of the bottom of the screen, and it's not really applicable here. So, like, Physicist and the Spendthrift being the shotgun dude. So, like, you just fire a shotgun blast of balls, and they just bounce off of enemies trying to escape off of the top of the screen the whole time. Yeah, like, if the two characters' abilities just don't work together, then it usually will not let you team them up, but there aren't a lot of instances of that. Oh yeah, this ball is fun. The Sun. You combine a light ball and a fireball to make the Sun. Blind all enemies in view and add 1 stack of burn every second. And so, while enemies are blinded, there is a chance that they just don't deal damage to you. Like, either with their projectiles or with melee if they get up on you. How do you get the crown as Physicist? You try very hard. You do a really good job. But yeah, there's like... Played for over 17 hours. There's a lot of really interesting balls and combinations thereof. Like the bomb, fire plus iron, explodes when hitting an enemy, dealing 150 to 300 damage to nearby enemies, but it has a cooldown. Or how about the freeze ray? You combine ice with a laser, and it emits a ray when freezing an enemy, when hitting an enemy, deals damage to all the enemies with a chance to freeze them for 10 seconds. Flicker? This ball, it just deals damage to every enemy on screen every 1.4 seconds. And then you can, like, do a fusion on Flicker to make it apply a status effect or something, you know, make it apply Frozen Flame to every single enemy on screen every 1.4 seconds. I had one run, it was going really well. I also just haven't discovered a bunch of the evolutions, because there's a lot of them. I had a run, I was using the Sun, and the Sun is, like, really strong, because, like, Blind is useful, there's an item that makes you... like, it gives you 20% increased crit chance against enemies that are blinded. So I had the Sun, it was going great, everything was going super well. And then I discovered I had a Dark Ball. And then I discovered that there's an evolution of an evolution. You can evolve the Sun with a Dark Ball. What does that create? The Black Hole. Instantly kills the first non-boss enemy that it hits, destroys itself afterwards, 7-second cooldown. So now, instead of blinding every enemy on screen and setting them on fire all the time forever, I get to kill one trash mob every 7 seconds. And so I immediately lost that run. And then merge it with Flicker. That might work! I don't know! I was in a bad position when I merged it into the black hole, and so I didn't really have a whole lot of time to experiment with it. But maybe it does. Maybe if you fuse the black hole and flicker, it just instantly kills every non-boss enemy on screen every 1.4 seconds. Maybe that's how it works. Yeah, maybe it would be every 7 seconds. I don't know. Maybe that's how it would work. Lightning Rod plants a lightning rod into enemies it hits. These enemies are struck by lightning every 3 seconds. Fucking Sacrifice inflicts 4 stacks of bleed and applies curse to enemies. Cursed enemies are dealt 50 to 100 damage after being hit 5 times. Shoots a bunch of iron baby balls after hitting a wall. They move at 200% speed but are destroyed upon hitting anything. Vampire Lord. Each hit inflicts 3 stacks of bleed, heals 1 health, and consumes all stacks when hitting an enemy with at least 10 stacks of bleed. Where's fucking Blizzard? Blizzard's one of my faves. Freeze all enemies within a 2-tile radius for 0.8 seconds, dealing 1 to 50 damage. So then you can combine this with something that just passes through all enemies, and then you're just freezing huge swaths of the board constantly. Give them the nuclear codes. Oh yeah, you can combine laser beam and light to make a big laser beam that blinds enemies, but one of the other laser beam combinations that I was trying, or one of the vertical or horizontal laser things that I was trying to find during those earlier runs. Where is it? Just like that. That's freeze ray. Noxious. There it is. Radiation Beam. Emit a radiation beam on hit that deals 24 to 48 damage and applies 1 stack of radiation. Radiation lasts for 15 seconds and causes enemies to receive 10% more damage from all sources per stack. So, like, some of these balls are fucking good. Like, emits lightning to strike nearby enemies every second. You can get some really, really goofy stuff going. Flash damages all enemies on screen and blinds them after hitting an enemy. It's great. Unfortunately, I just don't really like the block breaking aspect of the game. I think the city building is pretty cool. I think all of the characters are really cool and interesting. I just wish that I liked the core gameplay more. But yeah, that's Ball X Pit, or Ball Pit, depending. How much is this nonsense on Steam? $15 full price. I would recommend that if you are even if you just want to see like what they do with the mechanics. I definitely feel like I got my money's worth, even though I don't really like the block breaking gameplay. I still think that it was absolutely worth playing this game because they do really neat mechanical things. You don't like the character portraits? Totally fair. This game's got a weird look to it. Okay, Okay, yeah, I've got... Let's do... I don't actually know how long the runs of this one are. But I know some people are familiar with it. I don't know if I'm gonna hate it or not, but I figured that this one seemed kind of neat. So let's switch over to this one. Did you have fun playing with your balls on stream? I had fun talking about my balls on stream. I probably got as much enjoyment just talking about Ball X Pit as I did actually playing it for 17 hours. But I'm a weirdo that likes to look at game design sometimes and think, oh, neat. Okay. So this next game, I got it in a bundle with Ball X Pit, and the bundle was called The Pit. So you may be, all you gamers out there may be familiar with this one. Also, this is the first time that I'm booting it up. Please don't have a cold open. I don't have demo data. Please let me access the options menu before you try and make me do gameplay. If you don't, I'm mad at you forever. I'm so mad. It's full. It's fucking full screen, dude. I can't capture it. Okay, yep. Yep. Bro, let me hit the escape button to bring up the pause menu, you son of a bitch. I hate you so much. Thank you. I had to skip basically the entire tutorial. So I probably only know a little bit of how to play. So that's great. What's my Steam name? My Steam profile ID thingamabob is... It should be available in the Play Along at Home channel on the Discord? Maybe it's either Play Along at Home or Rules and Info or something. Okay. And then crank that volume down. Yes, people have correctly determined that this is the stupid slot machine game. I know very little about it. Can't touch the audio options until you finish the tutorial. This is good game design, right? No, you see, the cold open is integral to the player experience. It's very important that you are not allowed to touch the options menu until you are in the game. Okay, accessibility. Just turn all that shit off. Let's make this as watchable as possible. Okay, reset tutorial. Next time I'll explain everything again. Well, that doesn't help me this time. Okay. So we got some symbols. We got some values of those symbols. We got some lucky charms. Chance for lemons to have golden modifier. I presume that's good. Toy train. Luck +5 on the next spin if the previous two had no reward. +2 extra luck for every in-sequence activation after the first one. Lost briefcase. Doesn't take up space. Immediately earn 30% of the debt amount. Alright. I was like, hey, you have 3 rounds to earn this many monies. If you meet the deadline, you get bonuses. And if you don't meet the deadline, you die. Don't trust everyone. Ring, ring. This is quite the Kaiji battle station. Alright. Seven spins plus 1, 3 spins plus 2. More tickets? Sounds good. Gambling! I think that was nothing. Yep, that's another nothing. No spins left. Got some tickets, though. Got some interest, though. Log in. One trick pony. Grants one jackpot next round at the slot machine, then discards his charm. Unlockable. Oh, okay, so this is all the collection log shenanigans. Okay, cool. Restock the shop? No. Treasure picture. Triggered by red button. Treasures manifest more often for the rest of the current deadline. Consumes all charges when triggered, recharges by 1 at the end of every round. Alright, I presume that's the red button. How about bad luck mitigation and lemons? Put in drawer. I can throw it away for a ticket. Let's put it in the drawer. There is no drawer. Okay. Fantastic. Give me 3 spins, Captain.
Let's go gambling.
I can look around. Oh, I can see the patterns and the symbols. Alright, great. Choo-choo. Doodle-doot-doot. Alright. I got 45 coins. I need 75 coins. Lemon. Got some interest. Alright, great. You have 1 round left to deposit your coins. You've been warned. That's your final reward. I haven't decided when you'll get it. Alright. Yellow taxi goes vroom. Oh, God. The instant I saw that, I had the briefest but most intense sensation to boot that game up because I have it installed. I have it installed and I've been intending to stream it, and I was like, man, what if I just immediately ditch this game and just go play that other game because the ad showed up for it? God, I could feel the sensation of wanting to do that bit in my fucking chest. It was so intense. Oh, I have 30 coins deposited already. Oh, okay. Keep some coins for the slot machine. It ain't free. Okay. Let's do 7 spins then. Let's go gambling.
Go gambling.
Jerry. Choo-choo. Double choo-choo. Hey, jackpot! $120. I got a jackpot for the first time. Got an achievement. Deposit your coins. The deadline is now. Good job. How about another deadline? Need to reach the amount of 200. Here's a deadline bonus. Don't say I never treat you. The cost to play the slot machine increases after every deadline. Well, I could just meet the deadline now. Oh wait, no, he wouldn't He wouldn't let me. He's like, hey, you gotta pay to play. Clover voucher. +4 clovers. Doesn't take up space. Space. Uh-oh. I didn't even think about that. Pentacle. Symbols multiplier +1. This grows by 1 whenever 5+ patterns trigger during a spin. Alright, well, take the thing that gives me the things. Pictures. Triggered by the red button, triggered by the red button. Sure, give me the pentacle. Oh. Any news? I need to be there! Bells manifest more often. Permanently. Please, I'll give you anything. Diamonds manifest more often permanently. I found a winning strategy. Increase the value of patterns with 4+ symbols by their base value. Well, I just got the pentacle. And that synergizes with 5+, so... let's do that. If only that worked. Interesting data. Okie doke. It's like when I was 2 years old playing shop and I was putting coins in the shop with price tags. Playing the game theory even at 2 years old. Let's see. Voicemail. This is all you've said at the phone. I found a winning strategy. Okay. Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Oh, I want the yellow lemon. The gold lemon. Oh! Ask and ye shall receive. Game's easy. I unlocked a new thing. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. Nice. Alright. Looks like you discovered a new lucky charm. Check out the terminal to learn more. Okay. Fruit basket. Patterns with fruits trigger an additional time. Discard after 7 rounds. 7 left. Okay. Anytime I click a symbol that looks like that, I'm always so worried that it's just going to boot me out of the game. Let's do a restock. Golden Clover Florid. +2 tickets when the deadline ends. Chance for clovers to have the golden modifier. Lost briefcase doesn't take up space. Immediately earn part of the dead amount. Red pepper. Triggers randomly. Luck +5 for the current spin. Discard after 12 activations. Chance for diamonds to be golden. Red pepper. Oh, I have 7 slots. Okay, great. Gold diamond, why not? Sounds cool to me. Let's go gambling. Nice. Choo-choo. And the pepper at the same time. Woo! Got some 7s. Nice, nice. Seven spins, please.
Let's go.
Chuck a choo-choo. Oh. Didn't get a whole lot there, but, you know. This is your last chance. Deposit your coins now. Okay. You can now encounter the pattern 666. If you scored at the slot machine, you'll lose all money earned in that round. You now need to reach the amount of 666. Alright, the phone. I like cryptic values. Double your clover tickets, set your coins to 0. Halves the base chance to manifest clovers and bells permanently. Make 2 lucky charms in the store free. Set your tickets to 0. I'll be right back. What do we got? Golden 7s. Symbols multiplier for every 5 tickets you own. Let's do halved clovers and bells. That doesn't matter. What matters is you're having fun. Alright, and then we'll buy these two. I'm a little worried about getting the stupid 666 when I could just pay off, like, just immediately hit the deadline right now. I hate gambling. Congratulations again, but you can never have enough, am I right? You now need to reach the amount of 2,222. What you got? Cherries manifest more often permanently. Lemons manifest more often permanently. Lucky Charms at the store are discounted by 2 until the next restock of store. Cloverpot Speculative. Plus 3% to your interest. At the end of every deadline, you earn a ticket for every 3 tickets you own. The Lost Briefcase currently gives me 666. I'm a little worried about that. Do I want to just save up my tickets? I don't know. Lucky Charms at the store discounted. How about more lemons? I've got the golden lemon. Oh, it costs 69 to re-roll? That's so funny, but also, dang. I reached the Lucky Charms limit. Shoot. What do I not care about? You know what I don't care about? I don't care about the Cloverpot. Fuck it. Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Ooh, pepper. Woo! Ooh. Oh, I thought that would be more than that. Oh, look at that. That should be something. Chugga-choo-choo. That was kinda limp. What can we get over here? Plus 5% to your interest. Increases all symbols by their base value for every pattern triggered after the second one resets at the end of every round. I did not process what that does at all. Charms with triggers randomly activate double more often. So that one doesn't trigger randomly. That one doesn't trigger randomly. Do these count as triggering randomly? Like, there's a chance. It says chance, like chance for a thing to happen, but I don't know. Yeah, the pepper is basically the only random thing that I have. The train does not trigger randomly. The train triggers whenever I'm on a losing streak. Yeah, I think the pepper is the only one that actually triggers randomly. Fuck it. Back to gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Trains are for losers, but they turn losers into winners. Like that. Not bad. Ugh. Well. One round left. Surely there's gotta be something that does more for me. The green pepper. Well, that would have been great with the thing that I re-rolled away. Stain. Whenever you see at least one pattern with 4+ symbols, increases all patterns by their base value until the end of the round. That sounds great. Grandma's purse interest increases, but decreases by 3% after every round. Chance for cherries to be golden. Well, I want the stain. The stain seems good. So, what are we ditching for the stain? Let's get rid of the red pepper. Alright, big money. Nice. Hey, okay. That's almost enough. That's not enough. Too bad. Not now. Yellow taxi goes room. Oh no! I died. Seek interaction between Lucky Charms or die! Welcome, I hear you like to gamble. No need. Oh, right, I reset the tutorial. Here you can play and forget about the world outside. Do you need me to explain how things work around here? Yeah, not anymore. I changed my mind. Alright, what do we got? We got pepper. We got pepper. Double pepper. Pentacle. The train and the pepper did pretty well for me earlier on. Maybe I lost last time because I got rid of the pepper. I should have believed.
Let's go gambling.
Is there a reason you're in this gambling box? There's probably an ARG, secret lore. Probably unlock some voice logs at some point. Alright. I can get the green pepper after this next round, or I could get the pentacle. If I do a three-spinner.
Let's go gambling.
Nice. No, that was bad. That didn't go well for me. But now I can get the pentacle. Alright, big 7. We got this. Nice, lemon square. Ah, I kind of needed the train bonus. I guess I didn't need it, but it would have been nice. Deposit your coins. Good job. Alright, what do we got? At the end of every deadline, get tickets. Don't really give a shit about any of these, I think. Well, maybe we do want the green pepper. Increase charm space by 1. Ooh. Triple the value of the 7/7. Clovers manifest more often. How about more charms? Please don't throw my stuff away. New house. I unlock property certificate. Make space for 2 lucky charms. Alright, fantastic.
Let's go again.
Ooh! That's a good pepper. Alright. Yeah, give me another pepper. Red crystal, shiny red rock. Grants luck for the next spin. Alright. Let's do 1 reroll. Holy Bible! Florid. If a 666 is going to trigger, transforms it into normal symbols, then you have a 50% chance of discarding this charm. Golden Treasure. Ambitious. 25% chance for treasures to have the golden modifier. I could go for a Broble.
Let's go again.
There's the choo-choo. There's the double choo-choo. This is gonna be huge. That was moderately big. Nice. Lemon. Double pepper. Ooh, diamonds. Double pepper again. Holy cannoli. Yeah. Alright. Let's buy the Broble. You can now encounter the 666. Okie dokie. Horseshoe Ambitious. Patterns multiplier +1. Alright. What do you got? I wouldn't quit right now, would you? Give away all my money. There's nothing to eat but mold. Halves the base chance to manifest lemons and cherries permanently, then apply the Devious trait to a random equipped charm. Increased chance of seeing a 666. Reduce clovers and bells. What day is it? Yeah, let's get rid of clovers and bells. Who needs them? Let's get a funny horseshoe. How many peppers do I have left? I've got 7 green pepper, 3 red pepper. Alright. Let's go gambling. Oh. Got a couple of 7s. Got a couple of lemons. Yeah. I ain't scared, I got a Broble. Whoa! Yeah, jackpot, baby! Holy guacamole. We got 2 spins left. I lost my pepper, though. How many tickets am I getting if I cash out now? 8 plus 2? Alright, I got the necklace. Whenever you score only one pattern with either diamonds or treasures, triggers it 2 additional times. The final trigger awards double the coins. Hey. Alright, let's go ahead and pay that off. Can never have enough, am I right? Need 2. Okay, so what do we got? Now that I have a bunch of tickets. Gold 7s, gold treasures, charm space, ooh. Hourglass. Last 3 deadlines, then discard this charm. At the end of each deadline, it gives as many tickets as the deadlines left to this charm. Oh. Huh. Can you get me some energy drinks? All charges on all charms triggered by the red button. Don't care. Triple the value of 7. Treasures manifest more often permanently. Ooh. I need money. You already asked me a bunch of times. Alright, well, let's get treasures. And let's buy a house. We unlock the cardboard box. Make space for one more lucky charm. This charm will not show up again after usage. Oh. Okay. Let's do one reroll. Grants luck plus 7 for the last spin of a round. That seems good. Whenever 3+ patterns trigger during a spin, you earn money equal to your current interest. That sounds good. I get my pepper back. Alright, great. Oh, there's things. No. No. Alright, well, let's do at least one spin. And by one, I mean 7.
Let's go again.
Double pepper, baby! That's a jackpot! I hit the jackpot 1 trillion! Nice. Double pepper. This is gonna be huge. Yeah, that's pretty huge. And the hand. That was an unimpressive shake of the hand, but... yeah, let's pay this shit off. You now need to reach the amount of 12,500. Seems like a fair amount to reach your final reward. Really? Triggers randomly. 1 extra spin, then extra luck for that spin. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Extra spins per round? Oh my goodness. Kind of feels like I should get rid of some of this stuff. Okay, what you got? More lemons. I can just get a bunch of tickets. I can get the box, but that buys me 1 space. And I kind of want several of these things. Bells. I don't really have anything that cares about bells specifically. The only symbol that I care about specifically is the chest. What's my voicemail? Oh, wait. I super don't want bells. Because I have a thing that makes them less common. Great. I could re-roll. Like, I got a lot of tickets, and the stuff that I want from the current prize pool is not, like, huge. Let's re-roll. What do we got? More diamonds. Lucky Charms are discounted by 2 tickets until the next restock of the store. Okay. I think I would earn my tickets back, or increase the value of patterns with 3 or less symbols by their base value. Nah. Give me a discount. You don't even have money for food. Alright, so cardboard house, and then fake coin. And then, like, I could get rid of Choo Choo Train at this point. Just put Choo Choo Charles in the dumpster. How many uses of the pepper do I have left? 9 on that one, 4 on that one. Okay. Those are still moderately funky fresh. I think the cat is earning me a good chunk of change. Let's get rid of the train. Now the question is, do we want extra spins or do we want interest? Because the cat gives me bonus on my interest, and I've already got fat stacks. But extra spins, just like, damn. I could win the Juckport 1 trillion. Yeah, plus the fake coin could just randomly give me extra spins. Like, yeah. Cat food. Delicious. Alright. We're on a fucking marathon here. Nice. Gold chests. Woo, big money. Hell yeah. I still got a Bible, dude. You think I'm scared? I'm getting free wins and free spins. Look at that shit. I'm spinning forever, baby. Look at that. Ring-a-ding, baby. And I got a free spin off of that. You think I'm losing? You think I'm ever possibly could maybe even lose a little bit? You can't drop me into the pit if I just keep spinning forever. Look at that shit. You think this is the behavior of someone that's gonna get dropped into a pit and killed? My pepper! Oh, I'm fucked! My pepper! Rat was on a win streak and was about to reach the last deadline and hit a 666. Ah, skill issue. I could just buy the stonks because it's free, and then I could just dumpster. Well, what if? Symbols multiplier +0. If Lucky Charm triggers during a spin, raise this bonus. If nothing triggers, reset this bonus. Ooh. I kind of like that. the fuck out of here, interest. Alright, well I gotta have my pepper. The question is, do I dumpster something else for the tarot deck? It seems kinda hot. But what do I get rid of for the tarot deck? Rotated Hamsa? Like, that's a guaranteed bonus, so, like, it doesn't gain any benefit from the horseshoe, and it's only for one spin. Fuck it, get out of here. How's your red pepper looking? Green pepper, fresh. Red pepper, not so fresh. Let's go gambling!
Let's go gambling.
I still have the Bible. I'm still protected by God and anime. My lucky charms are not looking quite so lucky this time around. Actually, I'm the luckiest man alive! No, my tarot deck. No, my pepper! Nice. Meow. Oh, my tarot deck again. Yeah. Spread me all you like, mister, but I've won a lot of money today. Looks like you earned your reward. Go get it! What's happening? Double the value of treasure chests, I think. Gold and diamonds are a good investment, not if you gamble them away. Alright, I have a key. That's not the right key. You wanna keep playing? Yeah. I like your winner mentality. Go on! It's just a drawer. You can put things in it. Great. Chance for clovers to be gold, lemons, bell picture. Gold 7. Fruit basket. Patterns with fruits. Stain speculative. Whenever you see at least one pattern with 4+ symbols, increases all patterns by their base value until the end of the round. That's probably a good one. But is it better than any of the other shenanigans that I currently have going? I'm kind of on a, like, random chance. I'm kind of, like, deep on this, the horseshoe nonsense. And Pentacle has been growing this whole time, so now it's up to plus 13. So, like, I could... Scoring a symbol with this modifier increases the symbol by its base value permanently. Ah. Yeah, I can't really get rid of that. Cat food, lucky cat. I've got like $1 million, so the lucky cat keeps being good. I got so much money to re-roll. Well, I got my pepper. That's all I need. Let's go gambling!
Go gambling.
Ooh, nice. Ooh, ooh! Lemon jackpot. Well, it's still a jackpot. Nice. I had 7 spins left when I just clicked. Diamond, diamond, hey! Look at that. Double pepper. Nice. Nice, this is huge. Ooh, and the treasure chest. Oh! Look at that shit. And I unlocked a thing! Hell yeah! And that's what it means to have a winner's mentality. I'm unlocking more shit. What's my tarot deck at? I shouldn't have looked. It's at plus 22, and now I'm gonna not get it. Oh, the coin! Ah, there it goes. Damn it. You can't scare me. Look at that shit. Are these the riches of someone who is intimidatable? Yes! Yes! I can't stop winning! Only 2 rounds left. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, y'all. What is your luck? This is your second run. I don't know, this game just seems easy. Fortune teller, greedy king. Increased chance for the golden modifier to be applied to any symbol, raises by 2% for every round skipped when completing a deadline. Ooh. Chance for the chain modifier to be applied to any symbol, decreased by 5 at the end round. Scoring a symbol with this modifier increases the value of its pattern by the baseline. Okay. I can afford so many rerolls, yeah. I don't really care about those. What if I just, instead of re-rolling, what if I just paid off my debt? You now need to reach the amount of 66,666. What's up? Is there something you want to talk about? I need money. I would love treasures to manifest more often permanently. You already asked me a bunch of times. That's true. I'm sorry. During every spin increases all symbols by their base value. Okay. I need more spots for stuff. I got 6 on that pepper. I only have 1 on that pepper. I'm doing a reroll. Yeah, I mean, I could just, like, get a stupid amount of interest. But that's not as fun. It's not as fun as gambling. I still have the Broble. Oh my god. Uh... Yeah, I'm pretty sure putting an item into the drawer means that I don't get to have the item anymore. Hmm. Yeah, fuck it. I'm tired of thinking.
Let's go get it.
No, my tarot deck. No, my green pepper. Ah, everything's fine. Easy money. Nice. The thing about the cat is, I think currently the biggest thing that the cat is doing is triggering the tarot deck more. Which is still pretty good. Nice, nice. Ah, none on the gold. So sad. Oh, my pepper! I'm fully pepperless. This so sucks. Lucky catcha. I actually have a, Oh no, I know the Japanese term for them. The Maneki Neko. Yeah, I have a red one that I take with me when traveling as a lucky charm. It's little. Oh, my tarot deck is getting dumpstered. Alright, well, let's get the interest. I mean, the Greedy King, like, skipping deadline bonuses, it's a little late to try and go deep on the Greedy King, but, I mean, it could make the chests better. No, I need those peppers. There we go. Scoring a symbol with this modifier increases the value of its pattern by the pattern's base value permanently. Huh. That sounds good. Maybe I could just, like, swerve out of the horseshoe plan. Just, like, ditch the deck, ditch the peppers, and go for things that are more consistently going to trigger. I don't want to you can afford so many rerolls and items. I know, but it's like, what do I want to do? What's the plan here? Like, what's the plan? What's the plan? The plan? Alright. Fuck the stonks. Give me the fortune teller. Toy train. Okay, there's the other pepper. But do I want the other pepper over one of these other things, is the things. Is the Bible worth it? I mean, if I hit the 666, then I lose. You just lose everything you earned that round. I could just put the Bible away, I guess. Just put it in a drawer. Sure. Put the Bible in the drawer. Yeah, it's also gonna be giving me a bunch of tickets, but I'm not spending those either. Alright, let's go gambling. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Mega cherries. No, my tarot deck. This is so sad. Oh yeah, I guess I should look at what the photographs actually do. Whew! Oh, there it goes. Damn it. I got a plush.
You don't need it.
Ooh. Couple of sevens. Yeah. Manifest more often for the rest of the current deadline whenever you press the red button. Ah, I see. Spend money to make money. Personal trainer. Chance for the repetition modifier to be applied to any symbol. Decrease at the end of every round. Discard at 0. Scoring a symbol with this modifier re-triggers patterns containing this symbol. Damn. Modifier +1 for every 5 tickets you own. Gambler can gain 1 free restock every deadline. Shame that I don't care about what it is. Only 1 pattern with either diamonds or treasures. Like... That's kind of just planning for mediocre outcomes, though. It's just like, ooh, I'm making my okay scenario better. It's like, I could do better than that, surely. Personal trainer is kind of tempting, but I don't know if I want personal trainer over anything else. So roll again. Bell picture. Grandma's purse is devious. Lemon picture. Another voucher. Nice. Another voucher. Nice. Yep, I have gotten every photograph except for the treasure, I believe. Getting a lot of vouchers, though. There we go. Oh, it counts towards my Lucky Charm spaces? That's so sad. Get out of here, fortune teller.
Let's go gambling.
Ooh, battery. That was unimpressive. Oh my god. I ain't getting shit for treasure chests. Never mind. None of them were gold, though. Could have been better. No, my pepper! Alright. What do we got? Deposit your coins now. Okay. 200,000? You're asking a lot from me here. Oh yeah, the phone. Double jackpot's value. Lucky Charms are discounted by 2. Don't really care about that. I can't quit now. I gotta get the Juckport 1 trillion. Car battery doesn't take up space. Immediately restore all charges on equipped Lucky Charms triggerable by the red button. Okay, let me double check what the frick this picture does. Consumes all charges when triggered, recharges by 1 at the end of every round. Gotcha. So I want that car battery, is what you're telling me. What's that? Cloverbell. Gain 3 free restocks at the store whenever you score both clovers and bells in a single spin. I see. Alright. The car battery. Oh, I could just go use the button now and then just buy this car battery again. That sounds great. Oh wait, I have an open slot. I have an open slot, but I don't really care about any of these. Maybe I just re-roll that car battery. Because I'm missing a pepper. Where are my peppers at? I'll just get the fortune teller back, I guess. Button. Spinning. Six, 6, 7. There we go. That's the kind of roll we're looking for. Ooh, look at all those triggers. Yes. More treasure chests. I'm probably gonna hit the 666 though, is the thing. Thank you, Lucky Coin. Woo! Nice, nice, nice. Ooh! Almost got the Juckport. The tarot deck loves it. Oh, there it is. Yep, minus 17 mil. I unlocked a tomato and a bell and a skull. Lose 1 million to a 666. Buddy, it was a little more than that. Oh well. Win some, you lose some. My fucking pepper. Okay, so get that, recharge that. Avid Greedy King. There's my pepper. Whenever you see a 666, you gain 3 free restocks. Nice. $1 million. Unlocked a wallet? Magic tomato, ritual bell, crystal skull, lost wallet. Patterns multiplier +1 for every 15 tickets you own. It's not bad. Whenever you see a 666, triple the value of diamonds, treasures, and 7s until the end of the round. Whenever you see a 666, gain 3 free restocks. Whenever you see a 666, fruit patterns will trigger an additional time. Oh. What you got for me, bud? Give me back my money. Double my coins, set my tickets to 0. Nah. Make 2 random lucky charms in the store free, set your tickets to 0. Nope. Apply a random trait to all charms in the store, then apply the devious trait to a random equipped charm. No. I've already bet it all. Halves the base chance to manifest diamonds, treasures, and 7s permanently. Nope. Has the base chance to manifest clovers and bells permanently. Well, those aren't treasure chests, so that sounds pretty good. Activate all other current phone abilities, then apply the devious trait to a random equip charm. No, just fuck clovers and bells. Don't need them. Oh! Speculative pepper. Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Ooh, the button. Made a rectangle of treasure chests. Big chest appreciators. Oh, yeah. In chat. On stream. I'm right there with you, buds. My tarot deck, though. Lucky catch you with big chests. And why would I stop you? I don't give a dang dang about diamonds. $145K. What's that doing for me? Nothing. No, my deck. I mean, that's good, I guess. It wasn't good. That was the wrong symbol. I've gotten so picky. So greedy. How's Pepper looking? 6. How are you looking? 15% left. Getting the grinder. I want to buy this pepper. Look! Nuclear button. Fortune cookie. Fortune cookie doesn't take up space. Restock the store with charms that have luck in their effect. If not enough are available, restock the missing boxes with normal charms. All lucky charms triggered by the red button trigger one more time. -1 to charm space. Ugh. Devious clover. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. If you get a chest jackpot, you'll get like 100 million. I mean, that's what I'm trying to make happen here. We're at 47% for chests. And then we have the button also. Oh, can you stack the button? Hang on, if I press the button again...
Let's go gambling.
Oh, yeah. Oh! I saw those first 3 columns, I got excited. I mean, it's still pretty good, I guess. Ooh, big cat. 12.5 mil. Not bad, not bad. Oh, I can just dump the golden treasure chest. Yeah, I guess. Oh, that sucked. That was pitiful. Yeah. 104. Yeah, whatever. Alright, alright. Oh, my deck. Alright. So I can put that in the dumpster. And what do we got over here? No, take me back, please. I can help, I promise. Only one pepper activation left. Let's try and find a fresh pepper. Alright, battery, fresh pepper. I mean, personal trainer? Like, maybe. Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
Bring a symbol's chance to 60% or more. Yeah, baby, 62. Nice, nice. Nice. Again, again, again! Obtain 15 patterns or more in a single spin. But that would be great with Fortune Teller. Well, we don't have a Fortune Teller right now, do we? I have 8 spins left. Alright, we got the pepper going. Not bad, not bad. Wow. Deposit your coins now. Yeah, okay. $6 million? I don't know, that sounds like a lot. And that car battery. Oh, what does the big kitty do? Whenever 7+ patterns trigger during a spin, you earn money equal to double your current interest. That's still not... that's still not that good. It seems like my interest has capped. Is this still run 2? Yeah, this is my second run of this game ever. Alright, what you got? Cherries? No. Extra interest to a lucky charm? Add the gambler trait. 1 free restock to every deadline to a random lucky charm you have equipped. Uh, I don't know. I could probably get something better than these. Like, this one's probably pretty good, but... Restore all charges on all charms triggered by the red button. I just bought the battery, bro! Lucky charms are discounted until the next restock of the store? Could I just do a restock and then get him to do that? I guess so. I'll be right back. Alright. 10 on that, 10 on that. That dude is still good to go. I'll be right back. Restock the store with charms that have luck in their effect. I don't know how much I care about that. Like, not a lot. I guess I could just use this to get another a free car battery here. Yeah, fuck it. I should have done that before I bought that one, but I just saw it and just instantly just like, yep, that's good. I should get that. All right.
Let's go gambling.
Diamonds. Oh, my chest chances are so low again. I got the triangle though. I don't give a shit about lemons. There we go. Oh. That's pretty good. Shit, I'm gonna get to refund this game. Beat the whole damn thing. No, the diamond! Those first 3 columns keep showing up. I'm like, ooh, baby! Again, again, again! Alright, I got the car battery. How's my peppers doing? 2, 4. That's probably fine for one go of it. Yeah. I don't know what I was even looking for. The drawer is shaky because I put a Bible in there.
Let's go gambling.
No, my tarot deck! Your rolls are almost 1,000,000. And what is that to me? I don't give a shit about sevens, dude. This is not a big jackpot. This is not the Juckport 1 trillion. This is a... This super jackpot sits on a throne of lies. And how much is that gonna give me? I got an ultimate jackpot. And what's that gonna give me? Not even 1,000,000. Fucking waste of my time. I got an achievement for that shit and everything, and it was nothing. That was pocket change. My fucking peppers. Yeah. Ooh, the floor's a little wobbly. You think that frightens me? This guy's only at 10%. I could dumpster this guy, get a fresh guy. Yeah, see, get a fresh guy. Where's my fucking peppers, man? Where's that? There's the button. I guess I could do the... If the last spin didn't score any patterns, the next one will grant a Whore XL in the center. Yeah, I could just take the button and just, like, try and get gigantic chest. Ultra mega chest. Jackpot every time. But the peppers, though. But what if the pepper's done for me? The peppers keep giving me, like, ooh, double pepper, that means you get so much luck, and what is all this luck gonna do for you? Well, it's gonna give you the ultimate jackpot. All sevens. It's like, that doesn't help. This is worthless.
Let's go gambling.
Ah, almost got the funny number. I got the ultimate jackpot, and it was pocket change. It's garbage. That ultimate jackpot was that fucking story about how, oh, if Bill Gates, like, stops walking and bends over to pick up a $20 bill, if he spent that time working, then he would have made, like, 1,000,000 times more than that. Yay! Yippee! Yahoo! Now this is an ultimate jackpot we're happy to see. Ultimate jackpot times 2! What do we got? 107 million. That's pretty good. If I spend my time bending over, I get $20. Hell yeah, brother! God, I wish. I thought the machine was just gonna explode and kill you. That would have been funny. Ah, there it is. Minus $226 million from the 666. It's fine. It's about the journey, not the destination. No, my dick! $144 million. All right. What you got, bud? Halves the chance for Clovers and Bells permanently. What's my Clovers and Bells at right now? 3.7%. I mean... I can just afford to do, like, a couple of rerolls to try and get the vouchers, I guess. Because I kind of want to reroll this. But, just have Clovers and Bells, fuck it. Chonky Cat, Seven Sin Stone, Little Star, Gabib. Whenever you see a 666, symbols multiplier times 2 until the end of the round. Whenever you see 7 sevens in a single spin, turns them all into golden sevens. Yeah, some kind of other scaling method probably be pretty good here. So, like, I think fake coin is still worth... Maybe, like, maybe Tarot Deck and Lucky Cat just aren't what we're looking for at this point. Maybe we want to try and find the fortune teller and stuff like that. Mm. Man, these are actually starting to be a little expensive, huh? One more. Hey! Rewarded. Alright. I don't want to get rid of the lucky cat, though. Maybe I just get rid of the tarot deck. Yeah. Oh wait, I need a battery refill. One more. 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 Okay, fine. One more. Fuck.
Let's go gambling.
My chests are only at 36.6%. Pills here. Yeah, the battery didn't happen. It's pretty bad. Cherries. I probably just should have just kept going for the battery. Little Weeble doll. Alright. Oh, my dolls. This guy still got 15 left. There's the battery. Just had to believe. If only one pattern shows during a spin, transform its symbols into the most valuable symbol. Eh. Button! I was re-rolling pretty hard for that battery. It did not want to show up. Yeah, the slot machine doesn't matter anymore. It's all about, can I get a battery at the shop? Have some of the unlocks you just got. They don't do anything for me. I need a battery. I'm getting some decent rolls now. And it would be pretty funny if I got a 666 on this next roll. Well, on the last roll. I got a bonus roll. Oh, okay. Sorry, it's not funny. No comedy. Yeah, the rerolls aren't quite worth it. At this point, they are quite expensive.
Let's go gambling.
I was doing a quick check to see if there's some kind of prize for hitting the button a bunch when you don't actually have a thing to hit the button with. You think you can frighten me? What, you think I am some kind of fucking coward? You think I don't believe in the heart of the slots? Yeah, the fortune teller is putting in work. Pretty good. Alright, those dolls are pretty worn at this point. The personal trainer one, at least. Oh. That's a new digit. That's 2 new digits they added in, actually. Okay. Double jackpot's value, though. Yeah, it seems funny. Thanks for playing. Nah, I'll win. The reroll is 691 million. Alright. I see how it is. 5% chance for the token modifier to be applied to any symbol. Raises by 1% every time you trigger 5+ patterns during a spin. The token scoring a symbol with this modifier earns you half of your current interest. Oh, okay. Just start a new run already. My fucking personal trainer only has 5% left, man. Gain restocks at the store whenever you score both clovers and bells at a single spin. What are the likelihoods of that? Oh, bad. Huh. Huh. Well, nothing to it but to do it.
Let's go gambling.
Alright. I hadn't won anything yet anyways, so joke's on you. Game decided it was time for bed. Yeah, this ended up going a lot longer than I expected it to. I still had another game on on deck. My guy doll is fucking dead. Yeah, I guess I'll buy something to replace him.
Let's go gambling.
Haven't seen anyone get past 100,000. Oh, dip. Nice. That's the power of huge chests. Grants luck for the next spin. I mean... yeah, I guess.
Let's go.
Press the button. That could have been luckier. Only at 57.4%. Dang. Dang. Taking 108 million from me. Turn it into lemons! Those 4 chests would have been way more valuable! There we go. Oh, that was almost an ultimate jackpot. What a shame. Well, it wouldn't have been an ultimate, because I don't have any repeats, but oh well. Last one. Last one. And that's it. Zero rounds left. Wait, no. Deadline 12. Golly Bob howdy. I earned 1.8 billion coins. That's pretty neat. And I put a fancy Bible into the drawer. The mystery slowly unravels.
You don't need.
Welcome back. Time to gamble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 unlocks. Oh. Corpse. Goes on slot, cannot discard. Increased debt. If this piece is inside a drawer at the end of any deadline, discard it. Huh. And I unlocked a skull. Oh, I unlocked like a bunch of pieces of the corpse. A Demon's Horn, D4, a clicker, double A's, an orb, a diary, a skull, a couple of body parts. At the start of every deadline, spawn a random free charm in an available drawer for every corpse piece equipped. It says goes on slot. What does that mean? Huh. +1 options at the telephone. Chance for the symbols to have the chain modifier. Oh! That would have been so good. Chance for these symbols to have battery modifier. Fruit to have repeats. Rerolls all symbols that are not inside a pattern during the current spin. Damn! Unlocked by seeing the 666 three times in a single run. Yeah, sure did. Luck +10 on the next spin of the same round anytime the 666 appears. Grants 1 jackpot next round at the slot machine, then discard this charm. Unlockable by dying 5 times. Come on. Whenever you buy a charm with doesn't take space, ban it. When you discard Abyss, you unban that charm and instantly activate it. What? Huh. Every time you restock the store, recharge power to a charm with the button. Oh! Yeah, I am unlocking all kinds of cool shit that would have been incredible for the last time. I'm curious what it means by goes on slot, but like, +5% debt seems bad. I assume that's like, if you put the skull and like all 5 of the limbs onto the slot machine, something happens? You just turn the slot machine into a guy? It's 5% anything if it's going up by 10,000%. You're right. Equip a cadaver piece. Pick an option. Forget it. Okay. If you have all the pieces, you dump the corpse down instead of yourself? Oh, maybe. Alright. I said this was gonna be a shorter stream because I started so fucking late. And then I just had the Juckport 1 trillion of Cloverpit. And so, I guess that's it. I guess that's a reasonable place to wrap things up for now. If you get the corpse, all the bad luck is deflected to someone else. Ooh, maybe. Alright. Yeah, let's wrap things up for now. So, that was fun. I enjoyed Cloverpit more than I expected I would. I don't know how much more I'm gonna play of it. I'm gonna play at least a little more, and I'll report back. I'm probably not gonna be playing any more Ball X Pit, so if you want to see more of the kind of bullshit you can get up to in that game, it's only $15, and I think it's neat. Upcoming streams: Tuesday, more Lost Judgment. Thursday and maybe Saturday, I'm thinking might be some Donkey Kong Bonanza, or maybe for Thursday. Oh god, my body wants to cough so bad. I was holding it off for so long. Maybe for Thursday, because I'm not streaming on Friday. Maybe Thursday I will find some kind of other spooky thing to stream. I don't know. I don't know what fun, scary stuff is. Especially fun, scary stuff that is only going to take one stream. So yeah, it'll probably either be some kind of spooky thing or Donkey Kong on Thursday, because I do want to do a playthrough of Donkey Kong Bonanza, or at least, you know, at least one stream, and then maybe I'll hate it, but it seems pretty good. Saturday, something else on the Switch too, maybe, probably, maybe more Donkey Kong. I'm sorry I don't have exact plans, but, you know, we're gonna play some Donkey Kong and maybe some Mario Kart, probably. That's the approximate plan for Thursday and Saturday, and also next Monday. It's a wonderful game if you enjoy Destruction at all. I can jive with Destruction. I 100%ed Red Faction Guerrilla. That game was quite good. But yeah, thanks again to Dan for the 5 gift subs and $25 donation, and monosodium glutamate for the follow. And Red Faction Gorilla. Yep. I think it was N that made that joke last time. I wonder who it'll be making that joke the next time that joke is made, because I know that's not going to be the last time. Spout is playing some Dead Space, but seems like they might be wrapping up soon because they've been going for almost 5 hours. Oh, Hydroxy Chaos is doing some art. They do cool art. The current Not Game Center CX episode is currently subtitled, though, so if you want to go check that out, that's up and going. But yeah, thanks again, everyone, for showing up and hanging out and chatting and all that good stuff, and hopefully I will see you all again on Tuesday for Lost Judgment. Have a good one.